Let's see. I think like to swap this like that. I need to see what it looks like. I need to get audio where it plays in the background. Sound in background. 50 is probably good. And sound in back. Actually, stream looks fine. Hey, what up, Bryce? How are you this evening? You doing good? I am just chilling for now. I got work tomorrow. Late stream. I want to do a couple battlegrounds. Let me see. I want this like down on me a little bit more. Yeah, that works. What are you up to? I can just imagine like I was watching my analytics and I have like a lot of 70-plus-year-old people, 80-plus-year-old people that have tuned into the channel. Yeah, I can just imagine them hopping in during a World of Warcraft stream. So confused. There could be worse things, frankly. I still need to get that video under control, honestly. I don't know what to do with it, because I did that stream 3 weeks ago where I was reading the comments and I reviewed it. I didn't watch the full thing, but I was like, this sucks. This isn't good. My camera is terrible. I think I need a new camera, and I need to work on my like some technical aspect where the stream will look like sharp. Could just be camera, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I mean, on YouTube it says it's 1080p 60 frames. But I just don't believe that. What about like when I bounce around? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it looks good. I think the stream does not look good. Oh my gosh, they're zerging us instantly. What is going on here? Silenced rogue. I'm dead. I really wanted to stream Tolbarad, but it's not up. I have a stream of me like 10 plus years ago. No, it's been way longer than that. 13 years ago. where I did TB. I was like, oh, it'd be so cool to recreate that. I'm gonna die. I have nothing. I literally just get smacked around. I may be better off just leaving this. And then I got blackpilled because I was looking at a review on MOP, and it's not coming out how it used to. And apparently this character is gonna suck. Not a good healer. Yeah, was it you recommending it? Somebody in the comments recommended me doing another stream, which I do want to do it more, but what I was saying earlier is that it looks terrible. I did the one 3 weeks ago, and then I reviewed it, and I was like, this is crap. It looks terrible. It sounds fine, but looks bad. So then I got like blackpilled. No, I used to have one many years ago, but I ended up deleting it. It was all just like gaming, World of Warcraft and stuff, which is the game I'm playing right now. I've been bouncing around games though. I've been playing like 7 Days to Die. I was thinking about getting into RimWorld, but with Miss Pandaria coming back out, I was like, I should play this, get back into it. It was you? Yeah, I do want to stream more. That's the thing. It's just I can't stand when, you know, I try to make a good product, like a good video or something, and then it sounds terrible or looks terrible. Which right now it doesn't matter as much because I'm still like a nobody, but I'm so dead here. See, yeah, that's the thing. I want it to be good, not decent. I'll get there eventually. The problem is I just don't have like as much money as a lot of these streamers do. I will get there. Okay, all right. I'm sure the sound's fine. Like I got this new microphone because I wanted to start doing voiceovers sometimes in my videos. And the old mic I had was terrible. Absolute not good. How much did I heal? Bottom. I was bottom. Not by much though. So what are you guys doing tonight? Any big plans coming up? Anything for Valentine's Day, right? Yeah, the mic's fine, and I didn't even get the best one. I got the like second best because I was at the point I was like, anything I get is gonna be way better than what I have right now. That was not a good time doing that battleground. I really want TB to come up. How much honor do I have? I have 250. Yeah, I'm sure, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been trying to post to all the socials, like Twitter. Twitter's more like political, but you know, Facebook. I need to start posting on Instagram. I've been posting on TikTok. I mean, I've been just trying to put my face everywhere that I can. Ooh, I don't actually want to do Strand. Just want to do random. But the views suck. Like, everything except YouTube, I get like no traction. And a part of it is probably I just haven't been consistent or posted at all. And I'm not using glyphs. What am I supposed to use? Best Arsham glyphs MOP classic. When you hit 10,000, you should do a subscriber special. Well, oh yeah, 100%. No, I used to stream on Twitch. I've been streaming off and on Twitch since 2013. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but you can always go back there. It's a good laugh. At least for me, it is. I show like personal friends, family members, my stream from a long time ago. I was so young. It should be Jesse J Hit or can I type in this chat? I can type in the other chat, or it's gonna be that. $10,000 subs special. The easiest thing to do is giveaways. That would be like the easiest thing. But what do people like? I mean, people like money. And I did the last stream, I was trying to do a giveaway. I was wanting to give away like up to, you know, what? I want to do like a $10 and then I want to do a $20. And then the problem that I had is literally everybody that won were boomers, and they're like, oh, actually you can just donate the money. I'm like, okay, well, it's not much of a giveaway if no one takes it. Have a good one, Walrus. I will probably see you around. Peace be upon you. He's blowing up my phone right now. Well, so the Facebook one, I use Jesse Laws because I used to be my old tag. But pretty much everything else should be, well, I don't know, is my Twitter? My Twitter might be different too, actually. I think my Twitter, there's a link tree in my channel description, and that has all my socials. So I've got Patreon, Streamlabs, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Yeah, it's got everything. It's a long queue. 4 minutes? Gosh, dang. And because the channel's gained some traffic, I've been also trying to think about, like, where should I take it? because the possibilities are totally endless, and my passion is travel vlogging, you know, like going places. And now since I've seen like success of like storytelling, I want to incorporate that. But I also had this idea of I'm sure you saw it, where in that video that blew up, my house video, where I gained so many subs, so many people left comments. There's a lot of really moving and touching stories to be told. And so I was like, well, what if I take the best of both worlds of everything that I admire out of YouTubers like Bald and Bankrupt, Harold Balder, and then I also incorporate like a soft white underbelly approach to it, you know, where I'm doing these very personal interviews, or not maybe not soft white underbelly, maybe like Peter Santinello. Maybe that would be a better fit. It would be interesting. I get along with people. I'm pretty, you know, social, if the vibe's right. And so I was thinking about like opening up a business email and then trying to see if people would be interested of me coming to visit them. And then, you know, I can do some vlogging with them, let them tell their story, maybe see where they are, where they were, and where they might be going to, and things like that. What up, Luke? What is up, Mr. Luke? I think it would be a interesting idea. And people might really like that sort of content. It would be emotional, and a lot of people tend to like really like those like the videos that pull on the emotional strings. And I think that was a large part of like why that one video in particular, you know, totally took off. But yeah, it would be interesting. I think a lot of people would probably go for it if I hit them up. They're like, you know, I was like, hey, you know, I got this business email, tap in and let me know if I can come visit with you, shoot some footage, and I can make a nice story out of it and get your story out there, because everybody's so interesting. You know, a lot of people, I noticed in the comments of that like house video, they related to what was going on in one way or another. Maybe they lost a loved one, they had a, you know, a unfortunate childhood, and there's like a, it's tangible, you know, people relate to it. I think it would be nice if people have a platform to get their own story out there. I don't know, I've been thinking about it, but then it's like, what if somebody's like, yeah, you should totally come, you know, film, I have the best story ever, and then, you know, we're like filming and then they just like kill me. I've thought about that too. Like one moment we're driving to a location and then next, you know, they take a turn off the road, a dark road or something in the middle of nowhere, and then that's it. I'm done. I have no experience vetting people or with any of that. I'm just a guy making videos. Yeah. Whoa. Not the $4.99 from Pranavi. Yo. Hey, don't we love our Indians? Look at this. How about that? $4.99 from Pranavi. Thank you so much. No, I don't know why I'm looking at it. Thank you so much. How about that? Isn't that special? What a tremendous stream. I turn on a stream just trying to play some WoW before it's 99 time, and then $4.99 deposit. Thank you so much. Genuinely. Pranavi Lona Vaith. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is a tremendous thing and such a gracious donation. Is it Pranavi or Pranavi? You could also do street interviews homeless. Then you don't have to worry about traveler being killed. You know what? Yeah, but have you seen some of these homeless people though? I've talked to them, not here in like Kansas, but I've talked to them in California, and some of them are like kind of nutty though. Just a little bit. Some of them, well, probably a lot of them, but that's an interesting idea though, because I'm sure that they have a lot of really compelling stories to tell and experiences being out on the streets. Azur says, hey man, I'm not big into WoW, but I love all your other content. I just want to tell you how great it is. Hey, you know what? Thank you, Azur. Thank you very much for that. I am trying slowly but surely, brick by brick, to get where we need to be. Follow request. Did you send it to my personal Facebook or the page? What is even attached to my link tree? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm a novice. Hold on. Oh. X. Do I not have Facebook added? Why is there no Facebook on my link tree? So you sent it to my personal. I have an actual like business page account that I use for Facebook. Why is that not added? I gotta fix that. I gotta say no. Hey Siri, remind me tomorrow at 4 p.m. to fix my link tree and add Facebook.
Okay, I've added it.
It's crazy. No, I was gonna tell Azur though, dude, that one video was really good. I see why people liked it, but I need to figure out, which it shouldn't be that hard, but I need to figure out how to take the best elements of what people felt and liked about that video and then somehow incorporate it into all the new content that I'm doing, but also being true to myself. Like, I like traveling, I like vlogging, but I need a story, I need storylines, and I need emotion. I assume it's my personal. Yeah, you probably sent it to my personal one. Let me see. Yeah, you sent it to my dude, what even is your profile? Hold on. Pause. What is your profile photo? Yeah, that's my personal one. That's funny. And then, you know what? Another guy added me about an hour before you did. What is going on? Yeah, here, how can I even do this? I have it right here, actually. Because I don't know if this makes sense, but I try and keep all the personal things separate from like my public things. Because, like, you know, say for any reason, right now I'm really like a nobody, but what if by the grace of God in the next like 5 years of me doing this, I get a reasonable amount of following, but then I have this like 5% of just legit haters, and then they dox me, they dox my family, and they dox where I live or the area, or stuff like that. I showed Speed choking himself out when he lost that video game. Dude. If I had my own streaming studio where I could just like be by myself, I would probably do all sorts of shit. Yeah, this is it. Copy. I feel like a boomer right now. And what is going on with this queue? I've been in it for 15 minutes. And I don't want to be DPS. Doesn't even matter. Actually, that Facebook page is super old. Super, super old. Maybe not that old. But yeah, I've been trying to post like my reels on there. They have not a lot of traction, but that's okay. I'm actually totally fine with that. I don't understand those type of people. What reason would anyone have to dox you? People are just, man, dude, people are just pieces of crap sometimes, and they have nothing better to do. But I've seen it with like a lot of people, like this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, I have a pretty small following right now, but what if like there was a decent amount of people, and there's some people that are kind of like schizo, and then they see something they don't like of me or something controversial of me, and then it's like they hate me, and then they start hate farming. It's just a slippery slope, and I've seen it happen to people, and people like lose their jobs, they have to move, and I'm not doing a great job of that in the first place, of having my name as my YouTube channel, but I don't know. I'm too new. That's the problem. I'm too new at doing social media, like streaming, content creation in general. So I don't know everything. I just got this like idea of how things should be, and then I'm trying to slowly work to that point. Yeah, I mean, see, and with me, like having my name as my YouTube, like people are automatically, I've had like 10 people send me friend requests on Facebook, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to. It's why I got my other page on Facebook, where I can connect with people there. But yeah, time is it 11? I need to go to bed relatively soon. Do you guys have any like big things going on in your lives right now? Or are you guys just like in the grind, just hanging out, doing work and all of that good stuff? I'm trying to plan some big stuff for like August and September. I'm thinking I may go that route where I reach out to or have viewers reach out to me and maybe set up like some like collabs like that. Or I'm thinking Cuba. I think you're pretty good at content creation so far. You've got a great sense of humor, and your videos feel super real. Oh, well, see, that's good. I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. I just need to lean into it. You know what I mean? Like the areas that I do well in, lean into it. I'm 27. All I do is work and spoil my nieces and nephews. Well, yeah, that's wholesome. That is such a wholesome thing. Oh, don't worry about Bryce. Man, hey, it's all water under the bridge, right? I guess I have a few nieces. I have one nephew. I should be closer with them though. It's really nice that you do that. It's a very wholesome thing. Oh, you know what's scary though? I'm turning your age this year. This October, I'm turning 27 and I'm just like so over it. Because I'm pushing 30. And that makes me feel terrible. I mean, it's inevitable, but... And there's something so, like, depressing about thinking, oh, I'm not going to be able to, like, truly be a part of and, like, relate to the younger generation. I need to... I don't know. I mean, it's just all natural and it's going to come natural, but there is a part of me that like really, really does not like that. So the big question is, what am I going to do in August, September? Am I going to go to Cuba and do some vlogging there? You know, I have plans to like going back to the property, you know, doing more follow-up videos. There's, you know, there's so much content there. And a lot of people on the channel came here because of that one video. Oh, here we go. Finally, Battleground. I can't even picture myself 30 and it's just going to happen in a couple years. Yeah, I know, dude. It's literally like the worst thing on earth. Aging sucks. Like, dude, I'm 26, you're 27, and we have like 18, 19, 20 year olds calling us uncle. Dude, it's so fucking over. I cannot even describe. It's literally, it feels like it's all downhill from here. How are things gonna get better? I don't mean to be I don't mean to be so like depressing about it, but it's like that I just hate birthdays. Birthday rolls around, people give me like a nice pie with a candle in the middle. Okay, I like the pie, but I mean, you're closer to my death and I can't relate to, you know, younger people anymore. Nice. Wonderful. And now I'm like unk status. Cool. Gotcha. Love that. Love that for me. Well, I'm part of the younger generation. I don't know what would turn people away from your content. Maybe I'm just different. Hey, maybe you're just built different. But I think my analytics, like most of the people that tune into my channel are like, they are like boomers, frankly. They're like way older people. But I think probably 10%, 15% of my audience are like more people around our ages. I don't know. I mean, there are things like with the traveling, I feel like young people would be interested in, especially like nowadays. A lot of people are just kind of like in it for themselves, especially at that age. And they're curious. They want to see the world and like go explore and adventure. So, dude, not these fucking guys literally chasing me all the way to the back. And a rogue saps me behind a pillar. This isn't a crazy rogue though. I have nothing. Sorry, I'll read the chat in just a second. Probably once I die. I'm dead. There you go. I'm following the right account now on your Facebook. I found your personal one by accident. Dude, you know what? At this point, I'm not even worried about it. Like, thank you for the follow-up, though. I need to, if you have any suggestions of things I can do with Facebook, let me know. Because right now, my only thought is like, I need something on there, so let me post like shorts, like reels and stuff, and try to like reach potential like traffic. I don't mean get all like technical or anything, but here's this fucking rogue again, guys. Unbelievable. Yeah. I think you might just need more time to go out there to more people. You're still a smaller channel, so that might be all you need, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, kind of like with what I was saying earlier, like, you know, when I make a video and it does well, I need to just kind of like analyze, okay, why did this do good? And what are people saying, and what are they liking? What are they not liking? And, you know, with that one video, it was tangible. It was something people have experience with. They could feel it. And so I need to kind of lean into that a little bit. I think I'm going to go pocket heal our flag carrier. I still can't believe that one Indian lady sent me some money. That's awesome. Dude, this hunter. And I have a shaman on me. I can't do anything. This is brutal. I have no gear. I'm in all blues, greens. So, like, the thing is, like, next year for the channel, I'm thinking of pretty big things, like going overseas to like Southeast Asia, Mongolia, Vietnam, and places like that. Of course. That's crazy, dude. I need a trinket. And I found with Costa Rica, El Salvador, that people don't really connect with like the raw travel vlog. At least right now they don't. And they do connect with like stories. So like if I go to Cuba this year or Vietnam next year or anything like that, how can I you know, add a little emotion to it and make it something people actually genuinely can connect with, even though it's like a foreign place. And so that way, you know, I'm doing everything I want out of the channel, traveling the world, creating content, potentially capitalizing on it, but then also like giving something that people actually can connect to, and then try and like build a worthwhile community out of that. I'm getting wrecked. If I hopped on my shaman on the actual game retail, it would not be like this. I don't know if Harlow's still here, but do you do like blue collar? I assume if you have work boots. I don't know how some of you guys like. I don't know. Technically, right now want to say I'm blue collar, but it's such a disgrace to have like actual blue collar workers. It's so difficult with work. I mean, what are we doing here? They're just way too good. They're all coordinated, zerging everything. He one-shot me? I don't think he can. I plan on going into blue collar. Ooh, mechanic. No way. Dude, that's actually such a good skill to have. I have the worst car on the face of the earth right now. I have a Dodge Dart, and you know the car is only worth like 4,000, and I've sunk thousands into this damn thing, and it's just such a disgrace. It makes me wish I was a mechanic. I would have saved so much money, but there's just something about it. Like my heart's not in it. You know what I mean? Like my heart's in other things. Because I guess like you gotta have some sort of like relative interest in what you're doing. You gotta kind of like it. And then the heart comes in. Yeah, I know, right? Dodges. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, even though it's a piece of crap, it's my piece of crap. You know, we'll always like, feels like a lot of people have like something that, you know, we don't like or isn't great, but it's like, it's ours. It's our special like piece of crap thing. And that's how I feel about my Dodge. If it were me, I would love a Jeep. Yeah, yeah. Dude, it's bad though. Man, I'm telling you, it's bad. I can probably replace a tire. It's gonna take me a long time. Can I do an oil change? No, not off the top of my head. And that's crazy. Like, I have a couple friends that are like mechanics, and I tell them these things, and they're like, dude, how do you even live life? Well, I go to a mechanic. That's how. And then I like waste a lot of money. How much honor I got? Dude, I literally got 68 honor for that. It's not good. Is TB up? Of course it's not. 7 hours. 7 hours. So if I set a timer right now, what time would that be? Clock. Highly doubt I would get up. 6:30. Yeah, there's no way. I would have to maybe trying to think about when I should wake up. I have work at 8. Yeah, maybe I'll get up 6 o'clock. Jeeps are made by the Dodge people. Oh. So, are you a Jeep hater? I don't know what it is. Like this one time I rented a Jeep Compass. It wasn't a Trailhawk or anything. It was just, I don't know what the trim was. But dude, it was a nice ride. I was like, damn, this is good. I took it on dirt roads. And I was doing like 60 on the dirt road. It was a fairly good maintained road, you know, for gravel. But it was like, dude, it was smooth as butter. And I'm like, this is what I need in my life. I need a Jeep Compass. And it totally sold me on it from there on. But then I like go online, I look at reviews and people are like, don't ever get a Jeep. It sucks. It's going to cost you so much money. But to be honest, I think anything over my Dodge Dart would do right now. Don't feel bad about not knowing some of the basic stuff because I don't know how to do any of it either. Pretty sure a lot of people don't know. Yeah. I would totally agree. Especially like with our generation, it feels like unless you kind of like grew up around it, you just take it somewhere. You have plumbing issues, get a plumber. Mechanical issues, you got mechanics. And then you just got to fork out a lot of money, basically. But it's good, keeps jobs open. People's interest, they get to do it. I know a fair bit of past with oil changes. I'm currently in a battle with my piece of crap Ford and drop. Oh, dude. See, you lost me there. I wouldn't even, dude. Imagine like putting me in a room with the car and saying, hey, I need you to replace this transmission. You might as well just like take me off the planet at that time. Jeeps are really good off-road vehicles, but not. Oh, yeah. I guess that would make sense. I mean, that's what they're like advertised for, I guess, is off-road. Trying to think. I don't have time for another battleground, so can I boot up you guys don't play retail, but whoa. Yeah, it is one of those things I definitely should know about. So if I quit this is, yeah. Cool. Lots of those people come from not being able to fork out the money, can't fork out the money for someone else going to fix it. Yeah. Yeah. See that, and that's kind of like my thing is like technically my tax bracket where I'm at right now, at least, is I ideally should be doing all these things on my own, but I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't have the interest. I don't have the drive. Like, for some reason, I would be more willing to put myself in like financial strait than I guess just like doing it myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can afford like some things, but if say my engine blew, like, yeah, what am I gonna do? It's a pretty penny. That's a pretty penny. Overall, though, I mean, I do genuinely believe, like, with just people, but younger people, like, you know, we should always try to push ourselves to be like our best version, to like make our ancestors proud, and you try and elevate yourself, elevate your family, you know, to points where it hasn't been seen before in the history of the family. And one of the best ways to do that is like go to college. But if you don't go to college, well, you know, pick up a trade, find a skill. It seems like you have two very distinct routes in life when you're growing up. There's nothing wrong with not knowing that type of stuff if you're scared of messing something up. Yeah. Well, see that, yeah, that's a good point, because like for example, I had 2 bent rims and 2 balded tires that were showing like the thread, and I was like, okay, the vibration is crazy. I need to go get this taken care of. So you know, they did it, everything. I had to pay out plenty of money. I mean, the actual service was relatively cheap. It was really just the parts. The parts were kind of expensive. But after they did it wrong. And, you know, if I would have done it myself, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have messed it up. But, because it was pretty easy mistakes. So, you know, I would have then had to like take all the time out of my day to refix those mistakes. And maybe, you know, I'm just at that point, yeah, I'm forking out a lot of money, but I'm saving a lot of time at the same time. So I don't know if that makes sense, but like if I have a 4-hour job from a tech, but I do it, it takes me like 7. And then like if there's a mess up on both parts, like maybe it would take them an hour to fix it, but then it's going to take me maybe 3 because they have the experience. I don't. So but yeah, so there are things I need to like consider. It is good where I'm at like right now with posting on all the platforms. I think that's the right move. Even if it's shallow, I'm only posting like shorts and stuff. But in terms of like the actual content, like the streams, I would like to do the streams. I want them to be more like precise and coordinated, and I want them to look good. So I need to dive into that, learn more about it, get the equipment that I need to be able to produce that. And then with the actual content, the videos, dude, there's just so many routes I can go right now. It's such a pivotal point, which in a way is good because, you know, there's not really any rebranding. I'm kind of in the point right now where I can make my own brand, and that's something that's pretty special. So do I want to lean more into just like travel vlogging, but incorporating like more storytelling and make it more like linear? Or do I want to take that like Peter Santinello soft white underbelly approach and like do interviews and, you know, visit with people and do these like really deep personal videos, you know, highlighting people's lives, what they have going on, childhood stuff. something that people can relate to and not just be like fascinated by. Tires and rims do get really costly. How did they mess up? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't necessarily drive like a maniac. I assume I just probably hit some curbs or something. Yeah, dude. It was a major issue because for like a year, which is crazy, but for like a year, I had this issue with, and I never got it checked. It's just too much going on or not enough money at the time, whatever the reason. But I would be on the freeway doing like 60, 65, and the car, it didn't have the death rattle, but there was a lot of vibration. So now I finally got to the point where I was able to work on, getting it down. And I think where I'm at now with replacing the 2 wheels, 2 tires, transmission mounts, now the only thing that I can think of, because it is better, but it's still there, is maybe it's the motor mounts, which is like a known issue with the Dodge Darts. It's hard to say. It's 11:30. I should probably get up out of here. It is nice to do these streams and like personally chat with you guys though. We had a Walrus in here earlier. He was saying that I should do these streams more, so it's a good idea. I need to lean into it. I need to lean into that. I wish I could have done TV though. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can tomorrow or something. Just real quick, if I can time it right. I have to say one more time before I end the stream. Thank you to Pranavi for the $5. It's huge. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. The one thing you should never skimp out are the tires. Bare minimum. If you have a bad enough blowout on the highway, you can kill people. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so I dealt with that issue for so long, and then my friend, that I mentioned before, he's a mechanic. He was like, dude, you really have to get that taken care of. And so then I just hopped on. I was like, all right, it's go time, because it is a safety issue. And yeah, it's better now. It's better. I feel safe, but I still feel vibration. So I still need to work at it a little bit. Well, oh, dude, really, Bryce? No way. A week? A week ago? Hey, thank you. I'm used to the camera being over here on the side, but it's like right in front of me. Yeah, no, thank you very much. I hope that everything that I put out in the future, you're going to absolutely appreciate. Because I am in that point right now where it's like I only want to get better and make genuinely good content. And I would like to do other things like build a community, but that's a little bit more difficult. But we'll get there, I believe. I'm going to be around a while. I'm giving myself like 5 years doing this, so it's going to be an adventure. But yeah, with that said, I guess I'm going to end the stream. Now, to be honest, you got here pretty early. Yeah, it's always nice talking to you guys, getting to know you guys. I need to do more streams like this so we can hang out. So, Hopefully, I doubt it because of, you know, financial stuff, but it would be nice the next time I stream that it's a little bit better. But yeah, I imagine I'll probably stream in the next week. There's going to be a new video next week, Reels Shorts, which I don't think you guys are going to be interested in, but it's mostly for, like, you know, new people. Those are coming out every single day. Trying to, like, stack those up, min-max the channel. I'm thinking like a video every probably like 10 days, 12 days. So, you know, if I can put out 2 videos a month, I'll be pretty happy with that. Okay. All right, guys. Well, have a good night, good rest of your night, and try and have a good week. And I'll see you guys. Peace.